What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and yeah, the video that came out before this should have been the camp out video, although I never know exactly when things are happening. Don't ask me either, because I've got no idea. Even less clue than Shay Lisi, and she's supposed to be in charge here. Yeah, the only person who's doing their job is our moral compass, which is David.
Yeah, I'm just a driver.
Yeah. Anyway, so the camp out was a success. We had such a great time. Forgotten Angels, all you guys did for them was absolutely amazing, and people keep asking, are you going to do another giveaway? And the answer to that is yes, we are going to do another raffle benefiting Forgotten Angels. And everyone's going like, well, what motorcycle is next? And there's going to be a motorcycle too, but right now we're not at a we're not at a motorcycle dealership. We're at Ford of Fort Ritchie. So yeah. The next giveaway for 2000, will we hit 2022? The next giveaway for 2022 is
me!
Yeah, anyway, more on that in a second. Oh, I'll tell you, I didn't exactly see this one coming either. This is a 2021 Ford Ranger Tremor, four-wheel drive, off-road suspension. Who doesn't love a Danger Ranger? Come on, baby. And but just a little more on the truck. We're gonna go in detail on the truck here in a little bit, but the crazy thing about all of this is just being a absolutely horrible scumbag like myself. It's always amazing when people trust me, you know, but there's a sucker born every minute, and the guys who own Ford of Port Ritchie, apparently they were born last minute because they decided to give us a truck, and they helped us out with this truck for Forgotten Angels. And this is my man right here. This is the guy who facilitated everything. So come see John, tell him what's up, and make sure you buy a vehicle from this guy if you're going to come and support. You're going to buy a new Ford anyway. Why not go to a place that helped us out? That is doing stuff for Forgotten Angels, that is like, hey, by the way, I don't think they necessarily wanted to get rid of the Tremor. They were like, that's like the nicest Ford Ranger here. Can you guys pick something else? We're like, nah, man, that one's nice. That's going to be the next giveaway vehicle for Forgotten Angels. 100% of the proceeds going to benefit Forgotten Angels. These are good people, and when you're good, you attract good people. So I don't know what happened to us, Shay. Because apparently when you're bad, you attract good people too. They're just trying to make us better. It's working a little bit, but not much. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. That thing's pretty tough. That is a pretty freaking tough looking vehicle. I'll tell you, dude, I'm 6'1", I weigh 300 pounds. You'll film it later. I fit fine in the thing. So we're not allowed to buy raffle tickets, but I'll tell you, yeah, after this raffle is over, we might be owning another Ford Ranger. Back here on the Forgotten Angels property with the Tremor, the Danger Ranger, which doesn't have a name yet, but I'm sure something will come to me. Vehicles aren't named the second you see them or the second you get them. It comes with time. A name is earned. And with this absolutely gorgeous sunset, standing here with my very good friends Dave and Cindy, who of course run Forgotten Angels, this feels like the end of a video.
Am I your friend?
Yeah, and of course Shay Lisi. My friend Shay Lisi. We're not standing over here. You're standing over there. Me, Shay Lisi, Dave, and Cindy all standing here with this very flashbang, wow, whiz bang truck over here. That truck right there is not only gonna make someone very happy when they win it for the low price of 25 bucks. That's how much it costs to possibly win that thing. That truck right there is going to change a lot of people's lives. We talk about this in the other ones, and we always talk about the fact that, you know, you can throw money at a gigantic charity, and that's not a bad thing. I'm sure they do great things, but when you spend your money here and you donate to this charity, that's something you can feel good about, because you can see exactly where your money goes. And when we do the next giveaway and we have the next camp out here and you guys come out, you can see exactly where your 25 bucks went. You can look at the young men's faces out here and go, that's where it went. You made a difference. You made a difference, and you can see the difference. Again, this feels like the end of a video. It's not. No, this is not. All right. Look, let's cut to the next day. All right, y'all. So don't worry. This is not the Truck Tree Surgeon's channel. Truck Tree, that's hard to say. Truck Tree Surgeon. I know, since we did some truck content in the beginning, everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, I thought this channel was about motorcycles.
It's not.
Yeah, it's about motorcycles. I like trucks. Yeah, I like trucks well enough, but there isn't a car in the world that's cool enough to be cooler than the least cool motorcycle in the world. That was really hard to say. Don't I speak for a living? Anyway, we're heading out right now with my man David, of course, from Forgotten Angels. the marvelous Maria Mew, Shay Lisi over there trying to film her intro while I speak over her, and my man Junior. You guys, if you watch the camp out video, you'll remember Junior was in there, and he doesn't have his 650 today because it's not quite highway ready. It's experiencing some fuel starvation at higher speed, so
I got my future VTX.
His future VTX. I was about to say, don't get too used to that 1800 yet, bud. Jumping from a 650 to an 1800 is something else.
When I drove that yesterday and then I got on my bike, it felt totally different.
I bet, dude. That
bike was lightweight. Like,
yeah,
it
dude.
felt like a feather.
You got the sound, you got the look. Anyway, he wants to buy it, so we'll see. He's working hard towards it. But here's something cool that that got set up. We were reached out to by Cycle Gear. So we have Junior lives on the property. He's one of the great success stories out there. I've started to become friends with him. Was the first young man to get his motorcycle license through Bert's, who was they generously provided the class. And Cycle Gear reached out to us because even though sometimes I ride without a helmet, and even though sometimes I just ride in a t-shirt, do as I say, not as I do. I think everybody should wear the right gear. I just don't think everybody should do what I do. So we're gonna take Junior up to Cycle Gear and we're gonna get him hooked up with everything.
That's right. Can I say something?
Oh, you can, absolutely. Don't let me talk over you. I'll talk forever.
I advise whoever doesn't have a motorcycle endorsement to go to Bert's. They teach you, they show you the steps, and make sure you don't crash.
There we go, man. What more could you ask for? I appreciate you, man. All right, let's ride out to Cycle Gear. This will be not your first group ride, but your second group ride. Your first group ride was up to Southbound and Down with about 100 bikers. A little more chill this time. Got to get him some riding boots, some riding pants. Right now he's got on sweatpants and a sweatshirt. We'll do you better than that, don't worry. Oh, my bike has to actually run. Look at me talking about going to Cycle Gear. I forgot. I just rolled out and forgot my gloves. You know, what's really wild about a lot of these kids is, you know, they get their bikes and they save up every penny they get for their bikes. It's not like the boys at Forgotten Angels are working freaking crazy jobs where they make a ton of money, okay? A lot of the bikes that these boys get are in pretty rough shape, and a lot of the gear that they have is either secondhand or non-existent. So when you look at Junior, he's riding with what he has, you know, and I feel like that's really important, because what happens is these boys over here, they're making do with what they have. They're doing the best they can, because that's pretty much everything at Forgotten Angels. Is the situation that so many of these boys have been put in is so dire and so horrible that they're doing the best they can with what they have, and they don't have a lot. Thankfully, with all the work that you guys have done with the raffle and the next raffle coming up, the Ford Ranger Tremor, and something else coming up too, we're able to do a lot more. And then through places like Cycle Gear stepping up to the plate and saying, hey, you know what, these kids should have helmets here and boots and pants and jackets and the whole thing. I think that's freaking awesome. It's setting them up for a better life, because the place that these kids came from, who've aged out of foster care system, is so horrible. I think that most people really can't even imagine it. Some of you guys have grown up in it, some of you guys have seen it, but you're talking about a kid who came out of a 3-bedroom house where they stacked up 4 kids per room in bunk beds, and nobody had any supervision of them, no art on the walls, they had no belongings, most of them, besides the clothes on their back, no cell phone, no computer, nothing of the stuff that where we go like, hey, I might not have a lot, but nothing compared to some of us who are even less fortunate than most have. They have nothing. And so they go to Forgotten Angels, they get that step up that they never got from their parents, from Dave and Cindy. All that help that we might have gotten from our parents is what Dave and Cindy do for those boys once they turn 18. And it's stuff like learning how to drive a car, getting your first bank account, learning how to ride a motorcycle and getting your first motorcycle, and also the responsibilities that come therein of taking care of your bike, of having pride and ownership, because most of these boys have never owned anything before. They don't know about pride and ownership and responsibility that comes with not only protecting yourself, but protecting the things that you have and the things that you've worked hard for. And that's another thing they teach out there in motorcycle ownership and, you know, Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance and all that stuff. That's part of owning a motorcycle, is learning the responsibility of taking care of your machine, which translates to so many other parts of your life. And that's really, you know, we can be a small part of that, a small part of these boys' lives, and do our little bit to help. It makes me feel pretty good, man, because society has passed them by. Society has forgotten about them. That's where the name comes, Forgotten Angels. And we can make a difference. And all you guys who went to the camp out, you know I'm not full of smoke, man. There's no board of directors. You know who's on the board of directors? Me and Shay Lisi, and we don't get paid. So there's no board of directors, there's no treasurer, there's no like 10 different people the money has to funnel through. When you buy a $25 raffle ticket, your money goes straight to help kids like Junior. It goes straight to help Dave and Cindy help more kids like him. And it really makes a difference. And all you guys who came to the camp out, you got to see that it makes a difference. You got to see where your money goes. And now we're sitting here, we're riding with Junior, and you get to see one of the huge success stories. And he still lives on the property. You know, the boys are allowed to live on the property as long as they want, but that most of them obviously want to, you know, move out into a little bigger place. And you have Junior, who's such a success story, who's doing so well, who has his motorcycle license, who's bought his own motorcycle, even though it needs a little bit of work. But you know, David's hooking it up. David's hooking him up with the VTX right now for this ride, and I'm sure he'll get that bike back in working order before too long. Those old Yamaha 650s ain't that hard to work on. And he's got Shelby out there to show him what to do. And here he is, riding with the crew, coming from whatever horrible place he came from, pulling himself up by his bootstraps with a little help from David and Cindy and a little help from all you guys. And now he's out here, he's out of that situation, he's working on creating his new life, creating a better life. He's riding motorcycles, we're about to outfit him with gear. If that doesn't make you feel good, you got a heart of stone. All right, enough of the sob story. Let's get Junior outfitted with some good gear here at Cycle Gear. Pretty damn cool that they're stepping up to the plate. If you guys remember Marcus is the guy who's making all this stuff happen. He's the manager here at Cycle Gear. Good dude, even though he rides a sport bike. Old boy racer in his full piece leathers. Marcus over here. Good guy though. We'll forgive that transgression because he's hooking it up. So normally I'd point you towards somebody's social media, but Marcus is so freaking cool. He doesn't even have an Instagram. Wow, man. Big flex, big flex. How do you ride a sport bike at the track and not have an Instagram? It doesn't even make sense.
Sport bike and don't have an Instagram. Who is he? You wouldn't know because he doesn't have an Instagram.
Always do it from both straps. You pull it out and down. That's an XL. They'll squish open, and also as you lose weight, oh shit.
Yeah, teach me how. You do. This is Sadichi with the Bluetooth.
Don't confirm my answer.
Yeah, a modular. Oh, he's like maybe not sure. Yeah, join that modular gang. I like it, man.
I'm confirmed.
He's like, no, I ain't.
You're confirmed?
He's confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed. All right, confirmed. Modular crew.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Give it a kiss and hand it to the man. There you go. That's it.
All right, Princess and the Frog.
Has your sleeves on there, so if you want to wear it,
it's not just a vest.
Completely, it's not just a vest, correct. So do you think that might be a little bit too much in terms of keeping you warm, or?
No, I don't think so, because I can always pull over and take it off if I get too hot. Yeah. But like I said, I just want something that I can have some airflow in it when I get too hot, and then when I get too cold,
Florida, man.
got something for me.
If you get hot, just do what we do and don't wear any gear at all.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Shay, shut up.
Because you got to think about it. If it's too loose and you're riding in the wind, it's just going to start flapping. It's going to pop up.
And you'll blow up.
Yep, like a little balloon.
Oh no, there's not no difference.
So you need help choosing between that jacket
So this jacket right
and this jacket?
here, those
Yeah.
right there, yep.
I need
This one's going to give you a little bit higher level of style.
Listen up,
you know?
baby. It's leather.
Style.
It's leather, Junior.
Yeah.
I don't care about style, I care about protection and
Well then,
non-sweating.
Then don't
Leather.
ask for my opinion.
You just said something very important. You want protection, but not sweating. There's no such thing as a perfect jacket. There's no such thing as a perfect helmet. There will always be a give, and there will always be a take.
Welcome to settling.
Exactly. If you want the highest level of protection, you're going to sweat, and it's going to be hot. If you want the most breathable jacket in the world, you're going to be nice and breathable, but you're not going to have a lot of protection in it. So there will always be a trade-off, and that goes for everything with motorcycle gear. That's what I tell everyone that walks.
When you have to err on the side of one thing, err on the side of protection, not comfort.
I do have to agree with that one.
Yeah, and the leather
So
offers.
pick this one instead of that one.
And I'll just say from my personal opinion, always pick the leather.
Thanks that. Yeah, I like this one.
Good. Well, it looks a lot cooler too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bud.
You got these?
No.
No.
I got.
I got dogs.
Yeah. Dog mode.
Well, we're gonna do you better than those Nikes with no laces. That's for sure.
So you might notice a little bit more pressure on these sides, just because these guys will be a little bit more bolstered around the sides in order to provide.
No,
more-
these felt absolutely comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cinderella slipper.
We have a winner.
Yeah, buddy, yeah.
Oh, we got a winner. I'll be honest too. I think that those look the coolest,
I
man.
agree.
Never say no to leather.
Well,
Like Madam Hex always says, leather is better. He says I'm trying to steer him in a whole leather outfit. I'm just trying to make sure you look good, bud. Because let me tell you, protection is half the battle. The other half is looking cool.
I'm feeling comfortable.
Yeah. Wait, it's comfortable? Who said that? The high price
You're
of
not gonna
fashion,
have,
baby.
I'm pretty sure you're not gonna have fun on a bike if you don't feel comfortable.
Fair enough. I always say this stuff and Junior comes right back down. That's one of the things I really like about you. You ain't afraid to speak your mind, bud. That's for sure. Which is good.
Sometimes
Always
I
speak
have
your
to
mind.
stop though, 'cause they'll get me in trouble.
Yeah, you and me both, man. All right, we got head, we got body, we got feet, hands or necks, baby.
Are you thinking shorter gloves, or are you thinking taller gloves?
I want gloves that like
Hell yeah, leather is better.
Insofar that it's going to give you the.
they hypnotize you.
I mean everything.
How would he know, Junior?
Everything. My jacket's a leather jacket. My gloves are leather gloves. My boots are leather boots.
What are you doing here?
Oh, that's a nice way to greet her.
your mother, you little. Good thing I love him. That's all I got
She
to
greets
say.
me all that. Matter of fact, you know what? To my mom, but sometimes she be deserving. Because every time I come to that door, she shut the curtain on me. She watches me walk up and then
And I
shut the
go,
curtain on me. And then I have to sit there and wait for 5 minutes before the curtain can open back up.
It's called teaching patience.
I promise you, that curtain's getting closed.
So they are meant to be tight on your hand. They're not meant to be so tight where you can't, close your hand. But you got to think about it. You're not going to be making a knuckle whenever you're riding. You're going to have your hand open just a little bit. So make sure it's comfortable like that. Not too bad.
Infinity Gauntlet
Sweet.
in your Thanos.
Pretty good.
Yeah, see? They even got a spot for
It's not for punching,
Anything like that.
for protection.
No, you can punch.
It's just different brand. I wouldn't wear black because black is not good in the sun.
That is true.
Yeah, as long as they feel good, man.
Except they look at you wet yourself.
Shane, can we talk outside, please?
Hey, bud, these are necks.
Those are nice.
Yeah, just put them on and walk them out here for the camera. I'm fucking. He already knew. He was like, nah, man. Let me take those away. Put them over here. The jeans look freaking awesome, man. I love them.
I love them too. I think I found them.
Yeah, that's called dedication right there. When you're teaching somebody how to buckle a helmet, you just put a helmet on yourself to show them how to do it.
Hey!
Yeah, that's it. That's all your stuff, man.
We're already done. Quite literally, all you need to do is put it on and then go have some fun.
I'm about to put it on right now.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Wear it at the store.
I just had to, bask in the moment. Sometimes things are too good. Can't believe it, man.
I love it,
Hey,
dude.
man, get used to things working out for you.
Get ready for a new transformation. You see what I got on right now, right? Nice casual clothes. Just wait till I come out.
Time to turn into a biker, baby.
I'm be Superman. You're not going to telephone booth and then you come back out Superman.
I love it. Yes.
I gotta close the phone booth.
Okay.
All right, the big entrance. Oh, baby. Dude, what's up? That's not Superman. That's Terminator, man. Dude, you
You
look
look like
tough.
Terminator. I came from the future.
So freaking cool, man. Dude, you look tough, man.
Head to toe.
So-
Dang.
This is you already met Marcus. This is Scooby right here, and she's
Nice to meet you, Scooby.
one of the people who really made this happen as well.
I
And
appreciate it.
She's the big boss, so
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
Yeah, the little big boss.
It was so cool. We just met Scooby up here, and she was telling us that she recently just had a couple of foster kids that she was taking care of well, which I didn't even know about. So you talk about serendipitous, man.
Well, let me do something real quick. Keep recording.
Yeah.
Marcus, come here. Give me a second.
Okay.
Hand that one to you.
Okay, thank you. So, I want to give a nice shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, Scooby. Okay.
All right.
I want to give a nice shout out to Scooby, and Marcus for letting me have this wonderful outfit. They really looked out for me. Now I'm going to go out on that road, be nice and comfortable, and be protective. Okay.
It's important to be.
Oh yeah, also,
Everyone's gonna think we're feeding you lines. There's not a script. He's just saying this. Like I'm not. Yeah. Everyone's just gonna be like, oh, would you tell him what to say? Like, no. He was just like, come look at this.
Nice.
I got this helmet. It's a shadetree helmet, built-in Bluetooth. I didn't look through. I'm not even gonna count. I found this one. I think this is a pretty good one. And I wouldn't have gotten this helmet also if it wasn't for Marcus and Scooby.
I know. Is there a cue card back?
No, there's not a cue card. Like, dude.
Hey, look,
Where's all this coming from? You're a natural, baby.
I think he's trying to fill out his application, but not us. We're just
I'm that type of
assholes.
person. You help me, I help you.
There you go.
Josh and Shay, they got a lot of people, so
Let's
if I can help bring people in this building, then I'm gonna do it.
dude, I love it. Now you got the whole fit, baby. You look freaking tough, man.
I appreciate it, man. You ready?
Yeah. Dang, dude. Save some for the rest of us, bud. We just ran into my man over here who already knows David because he's been out to the property helping and traveling in style, baby. I love it. Not only is Junior he's gonna have a full dad escort back here. We got dads and dad jeans, man. You're dressed for the occasion.
Well, I plan on starting a channel too, so
Just let me know, man. All right, you guys want Junior to start a channel, you let him know down in the comments below.
I will be watching.
Yeah, he'll be reading them.
You're a professional.
Oh yeah, baby.
So wholesome. I love it. Now that we're alone, now we can be bad people.
So hot for no reason. Yeah. No Instagram.
No Instagram. Sorry, ladies. Marcus only exists as an enigma.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, Maria's over here going like, well, he doesn't have an Instagram, so I can't follow him on there. So mysterious. We have mysterious Maria Mew and mysterious Marcus too. Holy moly.
Marcus is seeing this video right now, watching this.
Yeah. If you're seeing this video right now, Marcus, hit a girl up. Get an Instagram, you nerd.
I have screenshots of a raffle ticket in exchange for
Oh my god, that's the best. I love it. If you guys just didn't hear that, someone sent in a screenshot of their raffle ticket that they bought, and Maria Mew back there exchanged it for a month to her spicy webpage. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That made me feel pretty good. The fact that Revzilla and Cycle Gear both came together to make that happen, and just, you know, we were gonna do like 5 of the boys at a time, but seeing how long just one person took to take out, just Junior took to pick out his stuff, which is good. It's good. He wasn't rushed. He was allowed to make all his decisions and be really careful about what he picked, and Marcus made sure that he was very careful about what he picked and he liked it. If we had tried to do 5 guys at a time, that might have been a little bit of a clusterfuck. Professional massage service, the whole package, baby. Old blue-eyed Marcus boy racer out here breaking hearts. I'm sure setting a good example out here for getting my freaking gloves after we're outfitting Junior and all his gear, but he loved it, and he looks, here's the whole thing. There's no reason you gotta look like a nerd in full gear, man. He looked pretty cool with the leather. That's why I push for the leather, man, okay? And some people are like, oh, who cares about the leather, just get what makes sense, but, you know, if your motorcycle gear looks cool, I think you're a little more likely to wear it. Unless you just forget your cool gloves like me. All the girls are just like, Marcus this, blue eyes that, massage therapist, ooh la la. Well, let me tell you, all I want to talk about is what a long, tall drink of water Scooby was. Something tells me old boss lady Scooby might be a little bit out of old Shade Tree Surgeon's league, though. I always swing for the fences, but I don't always make it. All right, after spending the last couple hours in a cycle gear, which there are worse places to spend a couple hours, we are all starving. Shay's getting hangry. I'm even kind of getting hangry over here, and I don't know exactly what Maria Mew back there is feeling, as she remains a mystery, but Shay said she found this new place. It's a hot pot place, which I've never been to. Apparently there's a conveyor belt involved, which makes me very excited. The Boil Spot. I don't know about the name. The Boil Spot doesn't exactly sound appetizing, but Shay is swearing by it. So let's do it too. Oh, it's right next to an empty Oriental Market. What goes in here?
Your soup.
Oh, it keeps it warm?
Yes. Well, because you have to cook all your food, all the meat back there as well.
Excellent. Some assembly required. I went with prawns, mussels, and pork belly this time on scallops, although the mysterious man, you had the right idea. I'm going for crawfish next time. And Shay's going completely vegetarian over here. This is cool. Okay.
Like so.
Can you repeat the process? Okay, I get it now.
So you grab the things you want. So I want noodles. You also want to like make sure you're putting it in the way that it needs to be cooked. So your noodles don't need to be cooked that long, so you probably want to put those in last.
I'm gonna start picking now. I want these wontons.
Yeah. Throw them in.
Okay. Can I just take it? Take the whole thing?
Yeah, you just take the whole thing and then you drop it in your soup. Hell yeah. These look good.
I like black. Very mysterious. Important part is the shell. You gotta throw the whole thing in. So I haven't had anything else yet, but I'll tell you, all the other stuff is just ingredients. It's the broth that makes it. And it's delicious. I got the medium spice, which is still pretty spicy.
It's very spicy.
She did tell me, which made me want to do it anyway, but I listened for once. One of my favorite treats, mystery balls. Delicious. Okay, round two, which will probably be my final round. This is pretty filling. The Boil Spot, worth it, baby. I loved it, despite the name. Oh, Maria Mew is telling me about the evil boil. What was it from? Fairly Odd Parents. I missed that one. Let's roll. We're full of hot soup and seafood. You know, I think that's gonna about do it for this one. Definitely a little more of a feel-good episode than y'all are used to on the Shade Tree Surgeon channel. I like feeling good, man, and helping these young men at Forgotten Angels. It makes me feel pretty damn good. You guys should feel good too, because part of the reason we're able to make these deals happen is with y'all's support. The fact that you guys watch the videos, that you share the videos, that you're here supporting what we're doing is a reason why we can make a deal like this happen with Cycle Gear, where we can take these kids there and get them completely outfitted in gear. And the fact that Cycle Gear are good people. I talked to the people who put this deal together. They want to help. They're excited to help. They love it. And part of me thinks that even if, you know, I didn't have as big a reach as I do, not even that I think my reach is that huge, I kind of think they'd still do it. They just seem like those kind of people. Big companies are big companies, but at the end of the day, it's still human beings who are making decisions. And you saw the people there. You've met Marcus. He's a great guy. And Scooby, the district manager, she's taking care of foster kids herself. As we always say, baby, this is bad people doing good things. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.